Yeah, so I want to talk about lesser magic, the Jewish people, and how our world is functioning right now. I want to talk about like the Chinos, which is the Christians in name only, and it's the majority of people. And I want to tell you about how resolution is going to look. So like I want to tell you a story about I was in Jersey City. I noticed there was a container where they're throwing the garbage in the housing urban development little project, they had, and they had a container. And the reason why they have that there, the city said they're paying for it. The city's paying for it, and because the people in the HUD place, they're always throwing so much stuff out, it's overflowing their dumpsters, and they're putting it in the parking lot, and it grows so fast. It's all furniture because there's so many people moving in and out, and they go to jail, they lose their apartments, they're throwing out all their furniture all the time. The furniture is just piling up every month. There's always it's a small project. It's just like one building with I don't know how many units in it. It's not that big, and it's expensive. The city told me how much they're paying to keep it there. It's not that expensive, but it's just a more expense. And the thing is, like, you think about all the stuff they're throwing out, and it's usually good furniture, and people I guess can recycle out of there, but they just it's getting trashed all the time, and it's just a thing. But then also what's going on is there'd be like 50 shopping carts in there. So what's going on is they're stealing shopping carts because they're all good shopping carts, and it'd be from like the local stores. There's a few stores locally, and so what they're doing is whoever's picking up the container is the one stealing it, but they're working with the housing and urban development people, whoever is bringing in the shopping carts, and they're getting paid by the guy who's picking up the container to bring up the shopping carts. It's like 50 at a time every month. You got like 50 shopping carts getting snabbed every month, and more than that. And I went to all the stores, and I let them know, and I let the police know, and I let the that's why I inquired with the cities, like who's now they're really all behind it. That's the thing. So who's paying for it? The 501k3 is Wall Street. These are big stores. They're all part of a corporate ladder. I know Bed Bath Beyond. The lady, she didn't care. She was the manager, and she's like, I don't care because it's theirs. Like, don't you want to? Most of the other places, like Home Depot and Best Buy, they're more concerned. The ShopRite and these other guys, but the Bed Bath Beyond lady, she was a Jewish lady, and she explicitly didn't care. She's like, I can't do anything about that. And no, these are your shopping carts. It says Bed Bath Beyond on them. And they said, even for the neighborhood, it would be, you don't want to feed criminality, but now you're dealing with a Jew, and this is lesser magic. And so the Jew is aware of that, and she wants to feed the criminals. She wants more murder. If you look at Jacob Frank and Sabbatai Zevi, this is their religion. This is the non-Christian version of Christianity. This is Gnosticism. This is Kabbalah. This is what it is. And so people should understand that, like the murder that's happening now in that town, and all the crime that's going up, it's the Jewish people themselves are directly responsible, because that person in Bed Bath Beyond, directly responsible. The police, directly responsible. Like dude, it's an obvious crime taking place. They don't care about that. They're looking for Trump supporters. They want to get the children. They want to get so it's not a joke. This is not a minor issue. And but then what had happened afterwards is that every time I go into a store, I'm being flagged. And I was talking to a guy who worked in one of the ShopRite, and we're walking in together. And then as soon as I walk in, there's like a thing on the announcement. He goes, "Oh, we just got flagged for shoplifting." That's what he said. I'm like, yeah, this happens I suspected that was going on, because every time I walk in, the thing goes off, and it's not someone, it's an announcement. They have like a little code, and this was not just the ShopRite. That's the Home Depot, the Bed Bath Beyond, all these stores is doing this. So it's a protocol that I'm being targeted by this slanderous people. Just the other day, I was in a ShopRite over here. It's not ShopRite, it's something else. I forget what they call it. there's a lady comes up and she goes, "Watch your purse," to like some lady standing next to me, as if I'm gonna snatch her purse, you know. And it was a Jewish lady who said it. You can tell they're so narcissistic. They're separated just by, you can tell their voice and their just their physical characteristics. And I'm not exaggerating. No, that's racist. No, it's just true. It's just true. I'll tell you, this person was Jewish, and I'm that person right there is doing the same thing, because this is a different state, but they do it all over the world. This is what they do. This is what they are about. This is why people kick them out of their countries. But it ought to be done. Like, just for the person to accuse me falsely, that should be a capital offense. And and so I said about restitution, the complicity of all the peoples who are complicit with this, which is I was calling them the LA Marzoulis. Okay, so if you look at the LA Marzoulis religiosity, this is basic Bible 101. This person's not Jewish. This person's doing lesser magic. This person is an evil person. This person is evil poison on the earth. But he doesn't care about those people, and he's telling people he's wiser and more holy and more. He's got more stripes. He's been doing the cross for so long, but really he's not, because that's the stripes. That's the work there. He's going, I'm making movies. I'm following the Nephilim. I'm exposing the devil's plans. No, he's not, because that's the devil right there. That's the devil's plan, and he's covering for them, because usually what he does. There's no humanity that's criminal. That's not what the Bible says. Okay. The people, humanity is a term that in his terms, because in my terms they're not human. In my terms, it's the mark of the beast. The mark of the beast is your lack of humanity. And some people are designated as non-human in that sense. It's a spiritual sense. But he doesn't see it as a spiritual sense. That's why he's doing the devil's work. He's saying, no, you got to look at the genetic codes. So that's what happened in the occultism, the Thule Society and Blavatsky and all their persuasions, all the esotericists. He's following that. That's not the Bible. The Bible says be a rational, human person, and we have authority over murderers, liars, and thieves. Not what LA says.